I've got to say, another day, another beach, and another beach bar. And there, in the distance over there, is Alicante. But it does come with a warning, this coastline in the whole of Costa Blanca. There's some devastating news over the last couple of weeks, well, this week in particular, there has been some bad news regarding beaches up and down the Costa Blanca. It's not just one area, it's affected right up the way and down. But before we go, let's have a look at this place. I've got to say, fantastic little beach with these, and it's right on the sand dunes. The good thing about this place is always the Spanish build over the sand dunes and they put in the infrastructure so that it's not damaging the sand dunes, that people can go up and down the coast. And this is a little find, this place. It is another little find. I'm just loving the fact that Alicante is so close. But anyway, let's head up into town. We're going to walk along the seafront and I'm going to tell you some bad news about different areas, and then I'm going to give you the one common denominator. There is one common denominator with each individual. There's an aeroplane just taking off. You see that? There we go. Close enough. So there is one common denominator to all these incidents that have happened in the Costa Blanca, and I'll tell you what that is at the end. Now, the first one is down in the Guardamar area. There was an incident where someone unfortunately lost their life in the sea again, and there's been 5 incidents. The first one down in Guardamar area, which is unfortunate, and it's just happening far too often. What a beautiful place this is. I've never been here before. It is all Spanish this year. Never heard an English accent yet. I want to see what it's like, because there is a couple of bars and that I want to go to. I want to check out, as always. I've got to say, the infrastructure here for getting down to that beach is just amazing. And look at these apartments, well spaced out, not too close together, and that's really nice. I mean, these apartments here, this is what you call seafront apartments. Windy, that's for sure. Hope the camera's not picking the wind up. But I'm going to just go down this way and check out. And the views for these apartments are unbelievable. I mean, you can't get any closer than the beachfront than these. I mean, they are basically on the beach. Is that a swimming pool in there? That other one? Oh, there's a little beach bar there. Oh, now you're talking. We'll just get this beach bit here. There is a lifeguard there. People are well spread out as well. People aren't too close together. But then check this out. And this will let you see where we are. Oh, this is where the turtles were. It was in the media a couple of months ago that the turtles were going on to this beach. It's no wonder it's a fantastic beach. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And it's real sand. Real golden sand and real golden sand dunes. And that little bar. And then those apartments right above them. Absolutely beautiful. And then you've got apartments on this side as well, all the way along. And if you want a sea view, Jesus, you're not going to get much more of a sea view than that, are you? Not really. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, even though the water here does look really inviting and it's really safe, it does come with a caveat that you know, you have to watch the undercurrents, especially down the Guardamar area. But it's not just the Guardamar area, that's the thing. As I just take a look at this, these apartments are beautiful. And that beach goes on forever. It does go on forever. The turtles. Right, just take a walk along this way. You see here, it's got the water bits. It's beautiful, isn't it? And you see the sea, and you see how good and comfy and inviting it does look, and you think, do you know what, I'm going to go for a swim in the sea. And the reality is that there's been lots of people that have lost their life in the last couple of weeks in this very calm, lovely looking sea. In this calm, lovely looking sea. There's another private jet just taken off. But anyway, we're going to take a walk along this way. So yeah, first one is obviously down at Guardamar. The second one was a little bit further down, up the coast in Altea, and there was another incident where someone lost their life. And I think that they were snorkeling, and you're thinking snorkeling, you're on the top of the water, but they may be going underwater, but they did come into difficulties, and they did unfortunately pass away. So it is just a warning to you, if you are coming to the Costa Blanca and you are going into the sea, is just be aware of undercurrents. I've got to admit, I do like this place. Big wide open streets. The apartments aren't too close together. And there is a few restaurants around here. Looks like they'll be open at night as well. The incident did take place on the Sunday, and then on Monday in Denia, just further up the coast again from where I am, there was a drowning. You're thinking, Jesus, almost one every day, and that's the sad reality. Oh, tapioera. Might have to pop in here for a drink once I've been along a bit. Oh, look at this nice little tapas bar. Oh, rations. It's not tapas, it's rations. By the way, it looks mobbed in there. Actually looks really busy. It's that time of day that people there's not an empty table in there. There's not an empty table in there at all. There is on the inside. So yeah, back to Denia. There was a drowning up in Denia on, I think it was Sunday or Monday. And then another one. Yep, another incident. You're thinking, geez, how many can there be in the 1 week? Loving all these little bars along here. So the next one is further up the coast, nearly up in the same area. A place that we did a video on a good few months back, Benicia. There was another incident up there where someone drowned, and it was the same common denominator. And I'll keep on watching because I'm going to tell you what it was at the end of this video. So sadly, that's been four so far. Santa Pola. No, did we even talk about Santa Pola yet? No, we haven't. God, there's the one we're giving away, isn't we? So yeah, there was Guardamar, Altea, Benicia. It's devastating when people do lose their lives. But when you see the water and you see how calm it looks, God, these apartments are great. It does make you think, even with lifeguards there, people are still passing away. So the last place that I wanted to talk about was an incident in Santa Pola. In Santa Pola, that's happened quite a few times. And you think that big bay in Santa Pola, it's quite shallow, but it was a near miss, that one. So thankfully, there was no deaths. I really like this place. It's really nice. You can hire paddle boats and everything. So the moral of the story is when you are going into the water, is take care, due to the fact that when you see how calm the water looks, it may look nice and calm, but the fact is, it can be a dangerous, dangerous place. And sadly, there's been 4 people lost their life in the past week up and down the Costa Blanca. And what's the common denominator? I'll tell you in just a second, once we just walk down here. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is beautiful, isn't it? Wow. So, these apartments are beautiful around about here. And it's great that they've not encroached over a lot of the natural sand dunes, because you can get in a lot of places that they would just build on the sand dunes and they would push the sand dunes further forward, and it puts the coastline at risk. But they've not here. It's absolutely fantastic. So the common denominator is, and you're never going to believe it, is everyone was over 70. Yep. Every single person that died, every single person that passed away was over 70. And you're thinking, what are they thinking? I mean, I like going in the water and the sea, but I'm very, very cautious when I go into the sea. And I don't know the nationalities of the people. I mean, God rest their souls. But it is the one common denominator that's been up and down the Costa Blanca coast. This year especially, is the deaths are of people that are retired. It's unfortunate. And it's just the irony now that I come across this. Right on. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, that's a beautiful piece of marble. Absolute beautiful piece of marble. So yeah, devastating as it is, I'm going to take a walk over here and check out some of these. Let's take a walk down this bit first. Cracking apartments. In Alicante, just up the coast. You still see it, isn't it? That's how close you are. The camera's starting to... It's getting too hot to film at this time of day. So let's cross over and try and get some shade. There is no shade, it's that time of the day when the sun's right above us. I mean, look at the shadow. It's just... it's unbelievable. But... a beautiful place. So if you are coming to the Costa Blanca and you see this video, tell us where you're going, and tell us if you like going in the sea. It's me for one. I think the sea is a dangerous beast that will never be tamed by mankind, that's for sure. As much as we think we can tame things, it's Mother Nature. Mother Nature's always got a way of putting us humans back in our place. Tourist information, local police, doctors, pharmacy. Got everything you want here, isn't it? Oh, I smell some cracking food. I do smell some. Oh. So where's the wind coming from? Must be these bars over here. Oh, it's property for sale here. Oh no, it's Guardamar. Oh, there we go. 375 grand for a apartment look onto the beach. Oof, 230. 480 grand. 242. 115, there we go. Bargain. Bargain apartment. 10 metres for the beach. So you want 115 grand. And then there's another one, 500,000. 500,000. Oof. It's no wonder. And there is, keep watching this video because I'm going to take you to, I'm going to show you a Hilton hotel. In fact, we'll make that a separate video for Alicante Airport. There's an ambulance on the actual beach, which is good to know. This bar up here, a lot of noise coming from these bars up there. That was really busy, that Italian. Well, there was more properties for sale over there. I suppose it's because of the proximity to Alicante Airport as well, isn't it? And Alicante City. And the quietness. Is it one of those... I'm not going to call it up and coming. It's obviously been here for a while because these are old apartment blocks. They're not exactly new apartment blocks. But oh my days, look at this beach. It is just unbelievable, isn't it? It is unbelievable. What a fantastic beach. Wow. And when we talk about the houses getting protected down in Guardamar, it's funny how they've got big rocks and everything there to save the houses there, haven't they? And then the beach goes away down that way. Miles and miles down that way. Unbelievable. What a fantastic beach. It's great stuff. Beautiful, isn't it?